For various reasons, human language is unique. It was created with the intent of conveying the speaker's or the writer's message. It's a complicated system, yet even small toddlers can pick it up so fast. But is that the same with the computers? With NLP, it nearly is. And when we talk about natural language processing, it would be almost impossible not to know about the GPT-3. So in this session, we'll take a detailed look at what GPT-3 is. But before we move on to the video, please make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel and enabling that bell icon so that you'll never miss any updates from Intellipaat. So without any further ado, let's go to today's agenda. First comes what is GPT-3, then what does GPT-3 do, working of GPT-3, and then its advantages, disadvantages, real-time applications, earlier versions, future of GPT-3, and finally, the session conclusion.
Let's now see our first topic. What is GPT-3? The third generation generative pre-trained transformer, or more commonly known as GPT-3, is a neural network machine learning model that generates any type of text from internet data. OpenAI developed it to create enormous amount of relevant and complex machine-generated text with a modest quantity of input text from all over the internet. GPT-3's deep learning neural network is a machine learning model with approximately 175 billion parameters. To put things in perspective, until GPT-3, Microsoft's Turing NLG model, which contained 10 billion parameters, was the biggest trained language model. GPT-3 is the world's biggest neural network as of early 2021. As a consequence, GPT-3 outperforms any previous model in terms of creating text that appears to have been authored by a person. GPT-3 takes its text input from almost all relevant and authentic sources from the internet such as Wikipedia, Facebook, web text, and a corpus of books. Our next topic in line is, what does GPT-3 do? Natural language processing, or NLP, includes natural language production as one of its primary components, which focuses on create human language natural text. For robots that don't comprehend the subtleties and nuances of languages, however, creating human understandable information is a difficulty. GPT-3 has been trained to create realistic human text using text from the internet. GPT-3 is also used for automated conversational tasks, replying to any word typed in the computer with a new piece of text that is contextually relevant. With just a tiny quantity of input text, GPT-3 has been used to write articles, poems, tales, newspaper reports, and conversation that may be utilized to produce enormous volume of excellent content. Now, let us take a look at our next topic, working of GPT-3. GPT-3 is a model for predicting languages. This implies it is a neural network machine learning model that can take text as input and turn it into best helpful outcome as it anticipates. This is accomplished by teaching the system to spot patterns in a large body of internet text. GPT-3 in particular is the third version of a model that focuses on text generation and is pre-trained on a large amount of text. When a user enters text, the system evaluates the language and generates the most likely outcome using a text predictor. The model generates high-quality output text that feels similar to what humans would produce even without much additional tuning or training. Now let's see our next topic. Advantages. GPT-3 is a useful option where a huge volume of text has to be created by a machine based on a little amount of text input. There are numerous circumstances where having a human on hand to create text output is neither possible or expedient, or where robotic text production that appears human is required. GPT-3 can be used by customer services to answer customer inquiries or assist chatbots, by sales team to communicate with the new customers, and by marketing organizations to produce copy. Let's check our next topic, disadvantages. While GPT-3 is impressively enormous and powerful, it comes with a number of drawbacks and concerns. Main difficulty is that GPT-3 does not learn on a continuous basis. It has been pre-trained, which means it lacks the long-term memory that learns from each interaction. Furthermore, GPT-3 shares the same flaws as other neural networks in terms of explaining and interpreting why particular inputs result in specific outputs. Furthermore, the transformer topologies, of which GPT-3 is one, suffers from input size limitations, as users' ability to offer a large amount of text as input for the output is limited, which limits some applications. GPT-3 in particular can only handle input material that is a few sentences lengthy. The next topic in line is real-time applications. GPT-3 may be utilized in a variety of ways because of its robust text production capabilities. GPT-3 is a program that generates creative writing, including blogs, posts, commercial copy, and even poetry in the manner of Shakespeare, Edgar Allan Poe, and other well-known authors and poets. GPT-3 can build workable code that can be run without mistakes, using only a few bits of sample code text, because programming code is merely a type of text. GPT-3 has also been utilized to great effect in the creation of website mockups. One developer has used the UI prototyping tool Figma in conjunction with GPT-3 to design websites simply by describing them in a line or two. By offering a URL recommended text, GPT-3 can even be used to clone websites. GPT-3 is used by developers in a variety of applications, including producing code snippets, regular expressions, plots, and charts from text descriptions, Excel functions, and other development tools. GPT-3 is widely used in gaming industry to generate realistic chat dialogue, quizzes, pictures, and other visuals using text recommendations. Finally, GPT-3 may produce memes, recipes, and even comic strips. Which brings us to our next topic, earlier versions. OpenAI, a non-profit organization founded in 2015, created GPT-3 as one of its research projects with the purpose of promoting and creating friendly AI or friendly artificial intelligence in a way that benefits mankind as a whole. In 2018, the first version of GPT-3 was launched with about 117 million parameters. The GPT-2 model's second iteration was launched in 2019 with around 1.5 billion parameters. And finally, the GPT-3, the most recent version, outperforms the previous models by considerable margin, with over 175 billion parameters, more than 100 times its predecessor and 10 times that of comparable programs. Now, let's see our next topic, future of GPT-3. Even more powerful or massive models are being developed by OpenAI and others. As a counterpoint to Microsoft's exclusive control, a number of sources activities are underway to give a free and non-licensed approach. OpenAI is developing larger and more domain-specific versions of its models, which will be trained on a wider range of texts. Others are investigating the GPT-3 model's many applications and use cases. However, the companies wishing to integrate the features into their apps face problems due to Microsoft's exclusive licensing. Hence, as far as generative pre-trained transformers, the future looks safe and secure. Now, let's see our final topic, session conclusion. So far, we saw that GPT-3 is the cutting-edge technology when it comes to text generation and automated natural language processing. In this session, we had gone through some of the most relevant topics such as what is GPT-3, how GPT-3 works, what GPT-3 does, GPT-3's advantages, GPT-3's disadvantages, the earlier GPT-3 versions, and finally, the future of GPT-3. So that's all for this session. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and enable that bell icon so that you will never miss any updates from Intellipaat.
If you want to make a career in data science, then Intellipaat has IIT Madras Advanced Data Science and AI Certification Program. This course is of very high quality and cost effective, as it is taught by IIT professors and industry experts.